Do you understand me now? Sometimes I feel a little mad, but don't you know that no life can always be an angel? When things go wrong, I seem to be bad, 'cause I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. If I seem edgy, I want you to know that I never meant to take it out on you. Life has its problems and I've got my share. That's one thing I never meant to do, 'cause I love you, baby. Don't you know I'm just human, and I've got faults like any other man. And sometimes I feel myself alone, regretting some foolish thing I done. 'Cause I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Oh Lord, don't you let me be misunderstood. Don't let me be misunderstood.
I'm sorry, I didn't know how to not do that. That's actually the song that lives at the depths of my soul and plays 24/7. But anyway, it is the new year and it is also my birthday season. I just recently celebrated my 30th birthday, feeling pretty awesome about it. But you know, for the New Year's and with birthdays, it's a time of self-reflection and deciding how you want to move forward with your life. I want to move forward with chapstick on. Better. So back in 2018, I made some resolutions, which went pretty well, you know, limiting my trash, limiting the things that I bought, not getting so angry at people who drive by my house with super loud music. Because remember, Lily, you're one of them. I do like super loud music in a car, I do. This last year, I really wanted to like stretch out my time, limit the amount of time that I wasted on social media. That wasn't me, that was a car. And just be like a more, generally speaking, nicer and reflective person. It went well. Now, this year I have 2 resolutions, and the primary one is to fundamentally change the way my brain works. Let me tell you why. I'm not trying to brag, this is just reality. I have everything I ever wanted. I live on the island of Hawaii. I look out my window and I see coconut trees. I look out this window and I see my banana trees. I have the best dogs a girl could ask for. I am quite literally married to the best looking man I have ever seen in real life. And he's nice. I have quite literally the body that I have always dreamed of having. My skin is mostly clear. Can't ask for more than that. And I wake up in the morning and I feel pretty good. And yet, my anxiety won't stop. Once upon a time, I had this huge list of reasons that I was anxious. It was pointing at a lot of other people and a lot of other external factors. And because I had the work ethic and the focus and the good fortune and the privilege to be able to do it, I changed my whole life. But the anxiety persists. And I've been doing a lot of research in the last year to try to understand why this is happening. And I'm gonna link a bunch of books down below, most of which I consumed for free on my Libby app. Lots of books on physical and emotional trauma, on how that trauma can shape the way our brains and nervous systems function, the ways that that trauma affects the way that we perceive reality. We're just gonna keep going through the barking dogs. And what I've kind of figured out is that because of the way that I grew up, because of the level of anxiety that I got used to feeling as a child and teenager, that's what I'm conditioned for. And so even though my external circumstances are in alignment for me to be happy and healthy and calm. That is not what's happening. I'm happy and I'm healthy and I'm freaking out way more than I need to be. And so what I decided to do for kind of my New Year's resolution is I'm gonna try the dynamic neural retraining system called DNRS, not sponsored or affiliated with these people in the slightest. Literally just did a lot of research and determined that this is probably my best bet and the best route forward to retrain how my freaking brain perceives the world. A big reason I wanted to bring up this program is that in addition to anxiety and depression and the kinds of things that I'm really dealing with, this program is generally used by people who are dealing with kind of these mystery illnesses. Things like multiple chemical sensitivities, chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, electric hypersensitivity syndrome, and people who are dealing with any other issues that are tied to the way that the nervous system functions. Because if your brain has learned to see the world in such a way that it perceives things as very threatening, whether or not they actually are, it can drastically affect your health. If your nervous system is jacked up and you're in fight or flight mode, you're not digesting your food well, you're not absorbing and assimilating nutrients like you should be, your body is not able to heal and rejuvenate itself like it can when it's in a good, like, chill parasympathetic mode. And so I brought up this program now partially because of so many of the vegan YouTubers who have stopped being vegan recently. You know, we talked about some of the obvious external causes that could have contributed to the vegan diet not working out for them, like inadequate nutrition and such. But we've also touched some on the stress and like hypochondria and just being so hyped up about your health all the time and so hyped up about something being wrong all the time. And I've seen so many people leave comments in the comment section of these videos and my videos saying, yeah, but I do everything right and I eat the right diet and I still don't feel well, or I just can't absorb nutrients, or something is wrong with me, or I have fibromyalgia or the chronic fatigue, it just won't heal and I don't know what to do. And of course there are like 1,001 experts telling you to do 2,000 different things, and they're all kind of somewhat a little bit maybe effective for some people. And given that so many of those comments that I hear come from people who are like talking in caps lock, like they are freaking out all the time. Chronic freaker outers. I am one of them. I get it, you guys. I think it has something to do with it. And over the last year, a lot of my research has led back to the fact that yes, it absolutely does have something to do with it. So this year, I am dedicated to getting this shit under control. Because over the past 10 years, I've done everything. Like, there's no good reason for me to still be feeling this way. There's no good reason. And from my past experience and from the research that I've done this year, I'm feeling really hopeful and really confident that this year, with my resolutions, I'm gonna be able to fundamentally change this, and literally just thinking about it is a relief. So anyway, I will leave a link down below. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with these people at all. I have not completed the system yet. It's a 6 to 24 month process, and I certainly look forward to updating you guys throughout the next year about how this goes. So again, check out the links below. I'll see you guys for lunch. All right, y'all, there's my lunch. As per always, it's leftovers. But this lunch is part of my other New Year's resolution, which is to try to eat dinner before it gets dark and to eat most of my calories a little bit earlier in the day. The last kind of bad habit coping mechanism I have for like dealing with my emotions is to sit on the couch at night and stuff food into my face, often whilst watching Netflix. And to be perfectly honest, it is one of my true, deep, genuine loves in life, especially if Levi is with me and we snuggle afterwards and it's just lovely. However, going to bed with a full stomach, my body knows how to cope, but I sleep better, I feel better the next morning when I wake up, and I just feel like more rested and rejuvenated if I haven't been digesting all night long. So I'm trying to eat more earlier in the day and then stop eating by the time it gets dark. And then, you know, Hawaii, we're not too far from the equator, so it gets dark around 6 this time of year. So I have a much bigger lunch than I'm used to. I have a big leftover kale salad. I made the dressing last night with black tahini and lemon juice and probably sweet chili sauce. I honestly don't totally remember. Then I have a bunch of broccoli sprouts on top, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, and then a good amount of chickpeas. I am doing my best to get into this new routine. So far it's okay. I do feel not hungry at night, but I keep getting the thought of, oh, I could eat. I'm supposed to be more full right now. That keeps popping into my head at night. And I've also noticed that I wake up hungry. So when I get up, I'm ready for breakfast within an hour. Oh, I'm gonna put some seaweed on this. Boop. There you go, iodine for the day. There it is, a beautiful dinner, and it's daylight. So I have a big bed of beautiful local butter lettuce, some orange sweet potatoes. I made my millet confetti, which is just cooked millet mixed in with raw tomatoes, cucumbers, red onion, garlic, black pepper, and then I usually add red cabbage, but I only had green cabbage today, so it is with green cabbage. That is topped with some kidney beans that I had in the freezer. I have 2 Brazil nuts to fulfill my selenium needs, some hemp seeds for a little bit of healthy fats because no avocados this week, and then some of my not kimchi, which is just like fermented cabbage that's kind of close to kimchi but definitely not traditional, and then some sauerkraut to give this whole thing a little bit of flavor. So this will be everything that I ate today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Any questions or comments that you have can go right down below in the comment section. I will do my best to respond to those. And as always, make better choices for your amazing selves. No one is going to do it for you, and take really, really such good care. I will see you all so very soon. Bye! I heard that there's a way that you can use eyeshadow and you can just like fill in all of these just like totally embarrassing normal parts of being a human being all day, every day.